Morning Show and restore our communities on NECAT Channel 19 with Wanda Powell. We are on location at the 2013 Anti-Bully Rally here at the Embassy Suites Hotel. With me today is my guest Cassandra Bryant Johnson. Cassandra, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. And how are you today?
I'm good. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Cassandra is here with me. Cassandra is a publisher and she's also the author of the book Dusty's Filthy Rags. Cassandra, you now reside in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Pensacola, Florida, though. And even, when I was coming up, I was bullied myself and I've been bullying and so it just feels real good to be able to give back. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about what God is doing in my life and with all of us here. And I'm just really good to be here, to be able to give back.
We're glad to have you here with us, Cassandra. Let's talk a little bit about your book, Dusty's Filthy Rags. Now, molestation, abandonment, and brokenheartedness. Tell us a little bit more about your book, Cassandra.
It's my testimony of how, going through things, how much I went through growing up, and basically how the Lord was able to bring me back, being in prison, being molested, being raped, and like a school dropout, high school dropout, and everything. Like I said, going to prison and everything, and God was able to bring it out, and then to use that to be a blessing, and it also tells the story of, and I love to talk about the power of forgiveness.
Yes.
That's one of the things that I really love talking about. I really love sharing it with everybody. I just really, because it's really wonderful when you learn the power of forgiveness. Has God have forgiven you, then you can forgive somebody else, and you need that so you'll be able to move on.
Absolutely.
And so I wrote the book so people can understand, and that no matter what you're going through, that it is possible you can come out.
That's right.
And God can bring you out. So I'm really excited about being here in Tennessee.
And we're glad to have you. You and I shared a few words on last evening,
Yes.
Cassandra. Again, your book, an inspirational story of God's amazing grace. Talk to us about this. What do you hope to take away from this event today regarding bullying?
I really hope to take away, more than take away, to actually give.
Yes, ma'am.
And to take away something that I can use that's in my own ministry to be a help to where I travel, or my travels and stuff, this information to be able to help the kids and all over the world.
Again, Cassandra, you look beautiful, and I want to say thank you for joining me on Restore Our Communities on NECAT TV. Again, Cassandra's book, Dusty's Filthy Rags by Cassandra Bryant Johnson. With me today on location at the 2013 Anti-Bullying Rally at the Embassy Suites here in Franklin, Tennessee, joined by Bianca. Bianca, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Excited to be here.
We're great to have you here. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Bianca, anti-bullying. Talk to us about yourself. Tell us a little bit more about Bianca.
Well, I was raised in Oak Park, Illinois, a west suburb of Chicago, by a wonderful Sicilian family. I was somewhat privileged, and although that didn't deter me from a life of drugs, crime, gangs, violence, and in and out of prison for 12 years. Currently, I have changed my life around. And today, I am sober almost 3 years. I am so blessed by God that He saved my life. And now I work for a wonderful organization, not-for-profit, Ceasefire Illinois. I am the supervisor of Ceasefire Rogers Park and Uptown.
Good for you.
We are violence interrupters. What we do at that organization is we work on the front end to mediate conflicts that otherwise would turn into gunfire, shooting, killing, or injury, or both. And we also work to change the mindset of the high-risk individual, because we know our model and studies have shown that violence is a learned behavior. So as far as bullying, we go into the grade schools, high schools, all different levels, and try to combat that problem of bullying. It's a horrible problem, and more people need to be aware of it.
Now, going back to bullying, Bianca, what's the feedback that you receive from the youth regarding Ceasefire?
The youth and the young adults love us because they know that we're not trying to put them in jail. They can trust us. So what we do is we try to work with them so they will make a better choice before they cross the line, where it then becomes the problem of the police, that we cannot intervene in that. But so we try to work with them so they make better, more positive choices. And the young kids, a lot of them are bullied, a lot of them are bullies that we work with. And so we try to show them, a more positive, better way. I know I fundraise in Chicago to try to get in-kind donations to be able to bring, these young kids that normally would never go to a Broadway show, a cruise on Navy Pier, the museums and different positive activities that they can learn from and realize that that is not the life that they have to have.
Now, Bianca, your story is impressive, if I must say. You served prison time, you've been in gangs, but look at you now. You are a beautiful lady and you're doing great things in the community. Regarding Chicago, this is really a high-risk crime
Absolutely.
area, as we know. What
Absolutely.
else do you contribute to Chicago? Problems?
So, as far as the problems in Chicago, well, actually, I have my job and I'm very dedicated and loyal to my job. I love my job. And but the program that helped to save my life by me going through there, who taught me how life skills, how to live sober, how to be day-to-day social skills, they're called A Safe Haven Foundation. And I do a lot of volunteer work for them. They primarily help veterans who are homeless people, period, re-entry. They help, they have recovery homes. It's a huge, wonderful program. I do a lot with them. And then just my spirit, I just help people, period.
Beautiful spirit.
Period. I love people and I
Yes.
love kids, I love everybody. And I want to spare people of going through the horrific life that I went at my own hands. You know, I didn't have to choose that life. I was partying and I thought I was at a party until 15 years later I wake up, you know, come back to reality with the prison doors slamming on me, where I ultimately did 12 years in the state penitentiary, in and out over a period of 7 different times. I have over 120 arrests in Chicago, stemming from everywhere from possession of guns, unauthorized use of a gun, to shoplifting, to scams, to embezzlements, to everything. So I really was a horrible person. I remember, today I'm a great person.
Yes, you are.
But, and I'm happy. And I ultimately was homeless for like 20 years, living on the streets like a junkie, walking, thinking minute to minute, how am I going to get my next fix, or who am I going to scam? And, you know, when I was young, my grandmother raised me, and I used to tell her, when I grow up, I'm going to be somebody, Grandma. I'm going to make a difference, and I'm going to take care of you. Sadly, that didn't happen for her to see it. She had passed away, but she's looking down from heaven, and she's happy today. And I feel that today I am making a difference. I make a difference in people's lives every day, and it's a wonderful feeling. Also, I just want to add that I have this very small apartment, but I'm self-sufficient, I'm productive, and when I look out my window, I see Lake Michigan, and that's just a wonderful thing that I live in this apartment, from living in projects, in abandoned buildings and abandoned apartments where rats are coming in and roaches putting tissue in my ears so roaches won't crawl in, and it's
What
a
a
horrific
success.
life. Yeah,
What
and
a
I feel
success.
so wonderful that I found that I'm happiest when I'm helping somebody.
Well, you are a successful story. Again, we are on location right here for the 2013 anti-bullying rally at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Franklin, Tennessee. Again, Bianca, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself and have a great day.